Tonight, I'm gonna be seeing the new Wolfman movie. So this is the best time to bring up my top 5 favorite werewolf films of all time. In 5th place is gonna be Underworld. Yes, there are vampires in this movie too, but they do the werewolves some respect. They also have some of the most badass transformations I've ever seen in any werewolf movie. That's ultimately why Underworld is in my top 5. In 4th place, I have one of the most underrated werewolf movies of all time, Cursed. Also, I've never seen a werewolf flip somebody off, so this was the first time I was ever able to experience it as a young child. So it just adds something new to the series that you've never seen before. In 3rd place, I have Van Helsing. It should be higher on the list. Trust me, it was a hard decision. But the only reason why it's 3rd place is because it's not solely a werewolf movie. It has vampires and werewolves. But they could have made a movie just about the werewolves and I would have watched it. Because this design is by far the best werewolf design I've ever seen in my entire life. Pretty sure people hear that all the time and people say that all the time, but I mean this stuff. Universal used to have this scary maze based on this film, and I had one chance to go through it when I was younger and I didn't because I was so terrified that I'd run into one of these things in there that I didn't want to do it. I can glaze this movie up and down all day, but I'm not going to. 3rd place. Controversial pick, 2nd place is gonna be The Wolfman. I know a lot of people for some reason did not like this movie. I thought this movie was one of the best adaptations of Wolfman, if not the best. Matter of fact, fuck it. This is the best so far until I see the new Wolfman movie and then I'll make my decision then. This is the best Wolfman movie of all time. Don't even get me started on the transformations. Also, the final design of Wolfman is so true to the original, yet still badass. I will always love this version of Wolfman. I thought this movie was actually kind of scary too, so that's why it is in 2nd place. I'm pretty sure everyone saw this coming in 1st place, but American Werewolf in London is by far the best werewolf movie of all time. It's another werewolf movie that's actually scary, and I'm not gonna say it's the best werewolf transformation, but for its time, it was the best werewolf transformation. I think there's been so many other werewolf transformations that happened after this that make it really hard to compete with, but I can say by far this is the best practical werewolf transformation I've ever seen because this was all done with like animatronics and shit. So this takes #1 spot of all time. What's your list? Comment down below.